Howdy ho, folkies. How are you going? I hope you're well. I thought I'd take a moment to record a video that introduces you to the unit just a teeny tiny bit, so you've got a bit of background about how it all works. Before I want to start though, I'm going to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land that we're meeting virtually on here today, the Muhunina people and the Palawa people of Tasmania. I acknowledge the fact that they've survived invasion, dispossession, and continue to maintain their identity, culture, and Indigenous rights. I also acknowledge these things because they are seriously overrepresented at every level of the criminal justice system to date, particularly in policing arrest statistics around Australia. And this is something I think that we all need to focus on in terms of anything related to policing work that we do. So I'll take a minute just to give you a little bit of background about this unit and how it works, because it's a little different to some others that you've probably encountered before. Before I do that though, a little bit of background about myself. So I'm co-coordinating this unit with another unit coordinator, Sansia West. Sansia is based off campus in the north of the state. So I'm the main contact person for this unit for this semester. Email is definitely the best way to get in touch with me, and you can pretty much guarantee that if you email me, I'll get back to you in a couple of days. If you don't hear from me in a couple of days, it usually means I haven't got it, so it's probably a good idea to send it again after maybe 3 or 4 days of no response. My consultation hours are fairly straightforward because half of my time is spent here in Tasmania and the other half of my time is spent running programs over in Victoria with Victoria Police. So definitely the best thing to do is to get in touch with me via email. And if you need to chat with me, we can organise a Skype appointment or if possible, a face-to-face appointment at another time. But definitely email first of all to see where I'm at. If you do happen to be on campus and I happen to be in my office, you'll find me in the Social Sciences building on level 5 in room 534. My research interests are generally focused on LGBTI people in criminal justice systems and young people in criminal justice systems. And I'm interested in how the different forms of vulnerability lead to them being entrenched in those systems and how they can be supported out of those systems. If you want to know more about what I do, there's a really boring staff profile link there for you that you can go and have a look. I'm probably fairly diverse as academics come. I really love doing the research and teaching that I do, but I also love spending time with my family, going to punk shows because I'm obsessed with punk music, and I ride dirt bikes, motocross, so a little bit different. So as I've already given you a heads up about in the welcome note, you'll notice that there's only one assignment to do for this unit, which is a little bit different, and it's 100% of the mark that you're working through. And the assignment is different in terms of content as well. It's about reflective practice. This is about how officers can think through their policing practice that they've done, during their recruit training, or also as a police officer over whatever amount of time it's been. So you're probably coming to this unit at the end of a specific part of your process or at the end of a period of learning and work as a police officer with Tasmania Police. So we're trying to get you to stand back now and reflect on that policing practice, and particularly an incident which has been difficult or challenging in some way for you. And we're also trying to do this in a way that helps you develop presentation skills and doesn't get you to write another essay, because I know you guys write. Because I know you guys write quite a few essays. So to make it a little bit different, we're going for an audio recorded PowerPoint presentation, which Trust me, doesn't make it easier. You might not have to write full paragraphs, but it's certainly challenging technologically, and sometimes it can be challenging emotionally. However, it is a really useful process, and I get lots of good feedback from students who go through this process saying, thank you for that assignment, which is very weird because no one thanks me for assignments, and saying, it helped me get closure around this incident. It actually was really useful to have this time to think more about this and to learn more about what I could do. So yeah, I'm hoping that it's a good process and that you learn something out of it. It's due at the end of week 11 and it is weighted at 100%. So if you have the slightest question about how you need to address this, get in touch with us so you know that you're on the right track and you won't fail the task dismally. Make sure you remember your learning outcomes in this process. These are to reflect critically on difficult elements of police practice using research literature to inform the way you think about improved future policing practice. You've got to identify and analyse the social, cultural and historical contexts of difficult policing practice. So you're thinking outside of that exact moment that you were in when you were in that challenging or difficult police circumstance and trying to look at the broader social, cultural, historical context that might be informing that situation. As well as, of course, communicating knowledge, research, investigation related to subject matter in a narrated PowerPoint presentation. Pretty easy stuff. That's it. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch anytime with us via email. I'm looking forward very much to working with you all. Have a great day. See you all soon. Laters.